Good day. This is Cast Iron ASMR with Transformers, My Little Pony, Friendship in Disguise miniseries. That's right. It's the original Transformers lineup from the 1980s, meeting the future My Little Pony lineup from the 2000s, and we're gonna look at it on my bed with my Transformers blanket from 1984. Transformers from Hasbro Industries Incorporated, all rights reserved. So, are there any bronies out there? Bronies aren't just bros, they're also the ladies. At one point, I was informed about bronies. Those are the fans of the My Little Ponies. But in the beginning, it was specifically, I believe, the men, the boys, who enjoyed the My Little Ponies. I worked with a fellow who was a young man, and he was a big young man who knew, like, Taekwondo. But he loved the My Little Ponies. I asked him about it one time, and he said, "Oh, it's not like the ponies from before. There's these, great stories." And I checked it out one time, the cartoon. It was okay. Anyway, here's a miniseries from IDW, the 4-issue miniseries with the Transformers. And I thought I haven't seen these since I bought them to 2020, I believe it says. Yes. So we'll just take a look. Flip through. I haven't reread them. I have this Transformer bed cover that I use as a curtain. And I thought, at one point I gotta look at some Transformers comics on my Transformer comforter. All right. So here we have Optimus Prime and the ponies. Let's take a look. So, roll call ponies. Here we got Twilight Sparkle, Princess of Friendship. And she's like, what do you call that when they got the horn? I was going to say Medusa. A unicorn, of course. This issue number 1 is a little bit of damage. It's got like a little schmutz on the cover. Oh, you can see the schmutz. But that's alright, because comics are for reading and for touching. Alright, so we got Twilight Sparkle and Queen Chrysalis. Queen of the Changelings. I don't remember her. Rarity. Oh, I liked Rarity. She reminded me of that. There was the character. I don't know why I'm thinking this. The character off of the TV show A Different World, which was a spin-off of the Cosby Show. And there was that one prissy, fancy lady girl. That's Rarity. And Rainbow Dash. Pegasus and Speedster. Oh, she's a unicorn and a fashionista. Are they all? No, they're not all unicorns. I think if they got the horn, then they can do magic, maybe. And Rainbow Dash. For some reason, I used to think Rainbow Dash was a boy, but I think they're all girls. Pegasus and Speedster. Oh, Pegasus. That means she's got wings. roll call for the robots. It's funny they call them robots, because they're Transformers. It's Optimus Prime. Let's get a closer look here. Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. Bumblebee. Bumblebee and Autobot. And Autobot. Oh, they're just all Autobots. I don't know. Windblade. Must be a new one. And if I'm going to pronounce this right, RC or Arky? Probably RC. An Autobot. Now, this Autobot is the pink Autobot, who's a lady Autobot. So, when I was a kid and I watched lots of the kids, I watched the Transformers. And when the series was doing well, I don't know, a couple seasons, then they came out with a major motion picture, the Transformers, and they decided to kill off a large amount of the Transformers so they could bring in a new set of Transformers to sell more toys. And I did see the movie. I didn't see it in the theaters. My friend did. He said, he said it's so awesome, but he also said there were some lame parts. My friend's favorite character was Brawn, who was just like this little Jeep or something. He's like, oh my god, they killed Brawn, and really quickly. It was so lame. But the big thing, another friend told me, was, they have this. I was a young boy. They have these girl Transformers now. It's so lame. And this was the girl Transformer. Maybe they had more than one. Silly boys. She looks cool. Another note of interest for Arky, the girl Transformer. There's this band. I believe it's a Canadian band. Then they dress up like Transformers. What the heck are they called? I can't remember now. I'm just thinking of it. But the female singer, she dresses up like Arky. And the cassette tape, what was it? Rumble. Rumble plays the drums. I think there's 4 of them. They're really cool. It's a really neat Transformer band. They do a cover of Weird Al's, I think, Dare to Be Stupid. Oh yeah, there she is. I wish I remembered the name of that band. But if you wanted to look it up, I think it's just say Dare to Be Stupid Transformer band. They got a few other ones. They mostly do covers. Alright, we got Grimlock. He's a Dinobot. Me, Grimlock, a Dinobot, and Megatron, Warlord of the Decepticons. Oh, Starscream. Starscream was one of my favorite ones. Starscream. He was always fighting with Megatron. I don't want to do his voice because it's kind of like a scream and Shockwave. Yes, no, I was a Decepticon. He was cool. He was a gun too. It's funny, there were 2 guns. So here they're in Equestria. And we got a pony. He looks like a boy pony, and so does he. See, this is why these nonsense crossover stories shouldn't ever happen. What continuity is this even supposed to take place in? Kaboom! So there's some magic going on. Yes, it's working. Oh, maybe this bad pony is mixing up the universes. Oh, and then on Cybertron. Autobots, if the Decepticons want the faculty space bridge, it can't be for anything good. We'll stop them, Optimus. Bumblebee was like one of the cheap toys, because it was all about the toys. Cartoon, giant commercial to sell the toys. He was the little ones like that big. Optimus Prime was like that big. I had a couple Transformer toys when I was a kid. I didn't have Bumblebee. I didn't have him. I had like maybe 2 or 3. So, oh, they're on Cybertron. What? Oh, okay. I thought they were mixing. They haven't mixed yet. It's working. Zoom. Oh no, the ponies are seeing the Transformers. Oh, there's Arky. It's nice and colorful. It's a nice colorful comic, except for the changeling who is dark and evil. Those are alive and falling. Oh. Yeah, I don't know this one. All right, now that's a funny picture. That's like a gag in itself. Look at all these ponies being forced to clean Starscream. Shine like a diamond. Yes, darling, of course. Just don't shoot any more of the block. Property values and all that. Oh, yeah. Here comes the girl Transformer to beat up the boy Transformer. Wham! I think probably a big problem when I was a kid with the boys and the Transformer girl was that she was pink. Back then, when that first came out, that was pretty bold. It's kind of like when He-Man and the Masters of the Universe cartoon ended, and then She-Ra took its place, which was actually a darker cartoon probably than He-Man, but had the bright colors. To be continued. That was a pretty short comic there. Look at that. Done. It's for younger kids, maybe. Fans. It was quicker. I had one of the Jets. I had one of the later Jets. Purple, I think. Alright, next issue. We are going to have, oh look, they're friends. Rarity and Arky. Because it is friendship in disguise. And we are friends, aren't we, darling? Fast friends for sure. That's nice. It's a nice comic. So next issue, oh yeah, there was this little dragon. He was a little boy dragon. And Grimlock. I can't remember, did they make the Dinobots? I don't know. There's the cover gallery, different covers, because anytime you come out with a comic book, you better have about 6 different covers. Let's count them. And this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different covers. 6, including this one. The one that I have. Oh, wait. No, this is the next issue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is the... No. This is this issue. So these are the different covers. Let's see if I get this right. Next issue. This will maybe be one of the covers. For this issue, here's the different covers. We got Optimus Prime, the ponies. Maybe that's That's for the boys. Things used to be divided into toys for boys, comics for boys, comics for girls, comics for toys for girls. Now it don't matter. See, to tell you the truth. Well, no, I like that one better. I was going to say I like this one better. They should have more ponies. Maybe some in the background. That one's kind of neat. And this one is less neat in my mind. Hey, that was the one. That's one of the toys I had. I had the cheap ones. I had a couple. This one, I believe, was Power Glide and was like this big. They made like $5 Transformers, and then they made the big ones. So that was number one. So Rarity and RC, they became fast friends, and now the friendship in disguise continues. Here we have issue number 2, Pony Call, Ponies and Other Creatures. This time we're introduced to Spike, a dragon and Twilight's royal advisor, and Pinkie Pie. I think she was one of the popular ones, Pinkie Pie. She's funny. Party planner and baker extraordinaire. Oh, and here's the robots. You know, for such a big page, they really should have made bigger panels for the pictures. But who am I to say? Grimlock, a Dinobot. Gage, an Autobot. I don't know Gage. That must have been one of the newer ones. Devastator. What do they call it? A Constructicon Combiner. These were like, I don't know how many there were, like maybe 5 of them. You get 5 different little toys, and then they'd all make a big robot. Yeah, the Destructicons. No, Constructicons. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 6 of them. Shockwave. He was my favorite. His voice when I was a kid. Oh my goodness. So this is the Transformers base. I remember that from the cartoon. What's his name again? Spike meeting Grimlock. He would always say, "Me Grimlock, like Spike. Me Grimlock, talk to Constructicons." No, yeah, Constructicons. Oh no, the Constructicon crushed Grimlock. Is this a show? Pinkie Pie. They eat ponies, don't they? What the heck? Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me here in my beautiful kitchen today on Prepping with Pinkie. Look, and they're all watching. Yay, clap, 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 clap. Help me welcome today's special guest, the newest and freshest of all the Autobots straight out of Cybertron, Gage. Hi. What are they going to be making? This is so cool. Hi, Gage. Thank you so much for joining me today. With all the new Cybertronians arrivals to Equestria, and in the spirit of cultural exchange, we here at Prepping with Pinkie thought it would be wonderful to share some of our favorite recipes. Looks like they're making some nice cupcakes. Multiple cupcakes. This is really good. The art in this, I've said before, like when you're gonna adapt, do a adaptation of a cartoon or a show, get an artist who can make it look the same. No, Rumble. Oh, is it gonna be Rumble? No. Rumble. It's Shockwave. Spice things up. Oh, okay. And then there's gonna be some fighting. Ah, look. Oh, it's always nice to see. I wish that was cast iron. That would have been more devastating. Hitting them with the frying pan. Look, and then it's over again. But really nice. Really well done. Was he eating it? Wait a second. Now for the moment of truth. Nom 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 nom. Crunch crunch. A great success. We'll see you next time on Prepping with Pinky. Is the robot just realized, oh yeah, I don't eat food. Okay. Next issue. Oh, what was her name too? I liked her. She reminded me of, from the cartoon, let's compare it to a TV show. She was like say on the Head of the Class, that old TV sitcom. She was like the girl who was really nice, who had the curly hair, long hair. I don't remember her name. But I think she's like her. Oh yeah. Logic splat. So this is the cover I got. I would prefer this cover. Oh wait, they didn't have as many covers for that one. Anyway, I would have preferred that one. Glork Patrol. I don't know if any of you guys have seen James Kojolka comics, but I am a fan. On the Bad Planet. What was his big one? He did Super Effers. Oh, Johnny Boo. And Dragon Puncher. That James guy, I really enjoyed his comics. And he had a web comic on the internet, and he would do one comic a day. I think it was one panel. And I started to look at that like every day when I found out about him. And then a couple months in, he ended it forever. Sonic the Hedgehog. Hey, I thought Sonic was Archie. What the heck's going on here? And the Disney comic. IDW is publishing some Disney. Goosebumps. Isn't that a TV show? Alright, there's number 2. Alright, here we go. Pinkie, no, that's not Pinkie Pie. Who's that? Fluttershy. Yeah, she's a little bit shy, but she's friend to all creatures. That looks like an ape, a monkey. Oh, and I like that one. That was one of the tapes that came out of the boombox. So the roll call for this comic: Ponies and Other Creatures, Fluttershy, friend to all creatures, Discord. Oh man, Draconicus. I have no idea what that word says. Dracon. Draconicus? Ooh? What does ooh mean? And the Spirit of Chaos. Rainbow Dash. Is Rainbow Dash a girl? I think that's the one I thought was a boy as well. Was she in the first one? Yes, Rainbow Dash. Thought she was a boy, but I think she's a girl. Oh. especially when you're only showing 4 different robots, you could make the panels a little bigger. That's my only complaint. We got Misfire. It's a Decepticon. Windblade. That's that other one I didn't know. Her? Him? Oh, are these all the... Yeah, Ravage. It was Ravage. Are these all the tapes? Laserbeak. Laserbeak. Yeah, Soundwave. He was my favorite. I was confusing him with Shockwave, because they kind of are similar in the name. Shockwave, Soundwave. He was cool. Alright, we got Fluttershy. This one's called Pet Sounds. Oh no, Shockwave. Maybe they don't know he's bad at first. Initial data seems illogical. Begin operation, scout and secure. Eject, eject. Oh, and they come and they eject out of his chest and start flying. And, oh, I had a knockoff version of this guy. A little cassette tape. But it wasn't Transformers. It was like cheap China knockoff. It probably cost like $2. Oh no, I don't like the ponies. Oh, look at this guy. He's not gonna get hit by no Shockwave. Oh yeah. Now there's Rumble. So this tape, that band I'm talking about, man, I wish I knew what their name was. The drummer is this guy, and he just wails on the thing. The drums. It's pretty cool. I don't know, what's the Panther doing attacking that guy? Things have gotten chaotic. Maybe it's from the Chaos Dragon. It's pretty cool to see cute bunny and Transformer. Here we got Dash, the flying foxtrot. Oh yeah, my favorite kind of day. Chilling, floating, and munching. They do some eating in these comics. That's kind of fun to see. When I was a kid, I loved movies where they would be eating, because it didn't happen very often. And I always wondered why people never went to the bathroom. When I discovered ASMR, like that people made these videos, well, everything about ASMR, I thought, oh, that's so cool. Like, just kind of, I'm not going to say boring, but what? Did they go for a race? Oh, did they race each other? Oh, they did. Maybe they're doing a cheeky run. Alright, well, that's the end of this one. Did they become friends? Oh yeah, that's an Autobot. I wasn't sure. I think I like the flying foxtrot. Not bad, right? So, tie. Oh. Okay. Covers. Okay, this is the cover I got. I don't remember seeing this ape guy. Yeah, I think I got the good one. Alright. There were lots of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic comics. The Marvel IDW. Seems like they got ads for all the different companies. Alright, well, sadly, this is the last one. Transformers, My Little Pony. Friendship in Disguise. It's a pretty exciting, dynamic cover. Okay, what's the roll call? Oh, Applejack. Maybe Applejack is a boy. bad, I think. Honest farmer. As opposed to all those dishonest farmers. Discord. Twilight Sparkle. The Apple Family. There were these regular ponies aren't like little kids, because I do remember the Apple Family, there being some younger kids. Spike, Queen Chrysalis, Princess Cadence. Who are all these people? Who are the kids? The Young Six. Strength in numbers. Oh, okay. Basically, they're all the same. These are the bugs. Insecticons. They always had to come up with new toys to sell and then to put into the comic books, cartoons. Oh no, the Insecticons are eating all the trees. What in tarnation? Oh, this does not look good for Equestria. Look at all the ponies. Definite strength in numbers here. Oh, that's a good splash page. See, that's fun. Yeehaw! Insecticons, devour the ponies. I don't think these guys are any match for these ladies. Oh, look, there's an old... Oh, I remember her. And they all had the cutie... Oh, yeah, the whole thing about... My Little Ponies all had these little tattoos. I think they're called... Oop. I think they were called cutie marks. I didn't really look at them all while I was doing it, but... And then they have to be so old before they get them. I think they just magically appear. How do you like these apples? We don't like these apples. And I do know that, man, I don't know how long this cartoon went on, like the ponies. But at one point, I think they turned into humans. I don't know what the deal with that is. And they'd be, then if you were a fan, you'd be a pony. Wait, hang on. Wait, not brony. Prony. These are people. Wow, that ended quick. Is that it? The end. Well, that's good, because my battery's about to die, it says. On do job. Anyway, these were really fun comics. So in the end, spoiler, it all gets resolved. They should have had one of the ponies go inside Bumblebee and drive him. Hey, they didn't have Spike the human, because Spike the human could have met Spike the dragon. And they'd be like, hey, we got the same name. Oh, here we go. James Kochoka with Johnny Boo. And he's got a boo power, I think. Is that what it's called? Yeah. And my boo power, look how many they made. They're pretty funny. You know, they're for kids. But they're good. So, My Little Pony. My Little Pony is a pony. Do, 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 do. Alright, well. I hope you enjoyed the ponies and the Transformers. And good day.